This is the Great Pumpkin, the newest Transcendent added to the game, and today I'm gonna be getting every mutation on it to see just how overpowered it really is. And here we are, we might as well go ahead and get into it. Let's plant this pupper down, and yo, we already completed an achievement? Interesting. Anyways, now that we've planted it down, let's go ahead and place down our 7 Mooncats, and now let's also get our sprinklers ready. So we got a Grandmaster, Advanced, Master, Basic, and finally a Godly one. And now I would normally hit a grow wall, but I actually have a bunch of grow walls from the battle pass, so let's do that. And let's hope we get a big first one. Yo! Ooh, wait, interesting. It only produces 1 at a time. Oh, and wait, before I forget, I also need my pancake stack, so let's go ahead and place all 4 of them down so that they can attract the Mooncats towards the center. And now we just gotta wait for the Mooncats to sleep. I can pick up the Great Pumpkin, and then we can hit another grow wall. Ooh, and it looks like they kind of stayed over here though, which is an issue. Okay, meanwhile we wait for their abilities to go off again though. Let's pull out our Mega Queen Bee. Okay, and here they go again. Let's get our grow wall ready. Let's actually trowel this like a bit to the side. Right there should do. Let's pick up the pumpkin and then grow wall. Oh, and okay. Yeah, I think that's a big enough Great Pumpkin. Let's go ahead and pick up all our Mooncats. Then let's favorite this thing up. And now before we start applying all the mutations to this Great Pumpkin, we need to get it rainbow. So let's pull out our Butterfly. And the reason that I pulled out our Mega Queen Bee is because if we check out her ability, every 13 minutes, she refreshes the pet with the highest cooldown. So we literally save ourselves 15 minutes off the Butterfly, you know? With that being said, for the Butterfly to actually do its thing, we need to get mutations on this thing. So for the first one, we can get our fountain out to get maple on it. Let's plop it right under it. And then does this thing already have wet on it? It does not. Okay. All good. That's why we have mutation sprays. So we have a cloud touched one, a windstruck one, a fried one, and then we also have a chocolate sprinkler on our alt account. So now if we go ahead and unfavorite it, that is 4 out of 5 mutations. And we should be getting the fall mutation from the fall fountain here shortly. So now we just gotta wait for the Butterfly to do his thing. And while we do that, I want to let you know that we're getting super close to 100,000 subscribers. So if you want to say you were a part of the OG 100K, make sure to subscribe. Ooh, and would you look at that? I completely forgot about that ability. But if we check out the seed shop, every 5 minutes, the Great Pumpkin mutates a plant with Ghostly, which that's the first plant to ever do that, so that's pretty cool if you ask me. With that being said, I do also have these multi-traps over here just because they have a bit of mutations that I can use later on, you know? Oh, and yeah, also before I forget, let's unfavorite this thing so that the Butterfly can actually do his thing, you know? Also, when I joined on my main account, I did place a Rainbow Kitsune down, and then this guy will get us Chakra or Foxfire Chakra. Ooh, and would you look at that? We just got the fall mutation. Perfect. Let's actually go ahead and feed our Queen Bee a toy just so she speeds up a bit, you know? Yup, look at that. We only gotta wait 2 minutes now. And there we go. The Queen Bee's ability is going off finally. So we now have rainbow on the Great Pumpkin. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and favorite tool it back up. So now we can go ahead and pick up our Mega Queen Bee along with our Butterfly. And then we did also get pollinated on one of these multi-traps. So we will not be needing our Queen Bee anymore. Ooh, and then Halloween Night just appeared. What will happen if you give him this Great Pumpkin? Beware the consequences. What? Oh, and then wait, we actually need this ghost bear. Let's go ahead and do a bit of pay to win gaming. Anyways, before we get to our pet mutations, I think it would be a good idea to finally get rid of this multi-trap, but I don't want to lose all the mutations on it. So let's go ahead and unfavorite them all real quick. And then as you can see, we have a decent amount of mutations on them. Ghostly, Frozen, Pollinated, Celestial, Windstruck, Wet, Molten, and then yeah, that's about it. So what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is pull out our Spinosaurus along with our Titanic Mimic Octopus, and this will instantly get the mutations off this multi-trap and then plop it onto the Great Pumpkin, and then we'll get our starting point there. Yup, and look at it, it's already doing its thing. Nice, that's celestial, ghostly, and then I kind of missed the last one, but we should still have like 1 or 2 more that we need transferred over. And there we go. Everything has been fully transferred. We can go ahead and pick up our Spinosaurus along with our Mimic Octopus. And now if we go ahead and unfavorite this thing, oh, it already has a lot of mutations. So we have ghostly, celestial, windstruck, frozen, fall, pollinated, and molten. Let's go ahead and favorite that pupper up before I accidentally pick it up. And then talking about picking stuff up, we can pick up the fall fountain. So now the first pet I'm actually going to go ahead and place down is our ghost bear. And nah, wait a minute, it's just a bear with a ghost costume. Bro, look at him. Anyways, let's plop him down. And then what this guy will do is every 20 minutes he goes to nearby fruit and applies a spooky mutation. So that's a guaranteed mutation. And talking about guaranteed mutations, we might as well do all of the guaranteed mutations right now. So we got our cockatrice, our phoenix, our aromatic bearbee, and this guy has the aromatic shard, so we'll also have a chance of getting aromatic from him. Then we also have our golden goose, our peach wasp, spaghetti sloth, and then our lemon lion. And this will be another easy 8 mutations. And then before I forget, we haven't applied the cloud touched mutation to it, and then we just got chakra. Let's go. So that's another 2 mutations ticked off the list. So we can go ahead and dip on our alt now, and the great pumpkin kind of just disappeared. GG's only, I guess. Bro, why is it actually like translucent? That's interesting. Anyways, before I forget, let's go ahead and place a lightning rod down, and then we also need to recall rents to the crafting table to buy a tanning mirror. And I ain't waiting the full 10 minutes. I'm gonna just spend some Robux. Anyways, let's go ahead and plop this sucker down. And now we'll pretty easily be able to get sun-dried and shocked. So now we just gotta wait for our pet's abilities to go off. And nice, that's brain rot. So we can go ahead and pick up Sammy the lemon lion, and then let's replace him with a corrupted kitsune so that we can finally get harmonized chakra. And then in a couple more seconds, our phoenix's ability will be going off. So let's wait for that real quick. Nice. So that's blazed or flaming and not blazed. So now the next ability that we got coming up is our cockatrice's one. And this guy will get us the toxic mutation. Kind of forgot what his mutation was for a second. Ooh, and then wait, I just realized I'm actually gonna try to get all of our other pets picked up like really quickly, as fast as possible. You'll see why here in a bit. So let's give our pets some toys. Nice, that's toxic. So we can go ahead and pick up the cockatrice. Then let's also go ahead and give our golden goosey boy an egg. And why didn't he instantly do his thing? Oh, in 45 seconds he'll do it. Oh no, not 45 seconds, a minute and 35 seconds. Okay, not too bad. And then our spaghetti sloth, we kind of got to keep him down for like at least 3 cycles. So like I can't really do anything with him, you know? It's not even worth giving him a toy. There we go though. That's our golden goose's ability done. So we now have the fortune mutation on the golden egg, which we'll have to transfer over later, which is all right because of that one strat I used earlier. And actually, I know what I said earlier, but I actually don't gotta really rush anything. What I'm instead gonna go ahead and do is buy a few carrots, and then let's plant down a total of 7 of them. There we go. And the reason that I'm doing this is because if we check out our corrupted kitsune's ability, every 20 minutes he launches cursed energy at 9 different fruits, and then each fruit has a 20% chance to mutate with the corrupt chakra mutation. So like if we only have 2 fruits down, that's only like a combined total of 40% chance of getting corrupt chakra. But since we now have 9 fruits down, we're pretty much guaranteed to get it. So now that we don't gotta worry about getting corrupt chakra, we can place down some more pets. Let's go ahead and place our gnome down first, and this guy will obviously get us the gnomed mutation. Then let's also place down our pterodactyl. Where is this bad boy? Oh, right here. And then last but not least, I shall be placing down my corrupted lobster thermidor, and then this guy will give us a chance of getting molten, meteoric, and then corrupted. So that's actually a big one. Ooh, and there you go. We already got meatball. Nice. So that's just one of the 3 mutations that we need to get spaghetti. And we're already up to like, what, 15 mutations I want to say with that? Yeah, we're making some crazy good progress. And now all we got to do is wait like 2 minutes for our ghost bear's ability to go off. There we go. And I actually haven't seen his ability go off before, so I do want to see what it looks like. Bro, he's so cute. Look at him. Oh, that's so cool. Well, we got Spooky now. Let's go. Bro, nah, I love this pet. Look at him. Well, let's go ahead and pick him up. And then now that we have a few carrots placed down, I think I'll replace him with a Kappa. And what this guy will do is he'll turn fruits that are around him wet, and then he'll also have a chance to turn wet fruits into bloodlet. Ooh, wait a minute. A solar eclipse. Let's buy a bunch of carrots. And then let's just scatter them out. I need this eclipse. This is one of those mutations that can only be obtained through events. So like I need to get this here. And then also spreading carrots out around like this will also help our Kappa out a bit, since he does have to be nearby the plants to actually do his thing. Anyways, as I was saying though, since a bunch of our pets' abilities are about to go off, let's give them some toys. So our Gnome needs one, along with our corrupted Kitsune, Bear Bee, and then our Plasma Wasp. Oh, yes! And we got Aromatic first try. Bro, getting Aromatic usually takes forever. And then we also got Honey Glazed. And then Plasma. Sheesh! And Gnome. Nah. Bro, all of our pets just did a huge lock-in. Bro, nah, that's crazy. Bro, we just got like 7 mutations instantly. Holy lock-in. And then our Pterodactyl shouldn't even need a toy, but I do want to guaranteed get that Tempestuous. So where is he? Is he floating inside the pumpkin? Bro, I can't even see him. I can't give you a toy, bro, if you're like just floating inside the pumpkin. Oh, yes, he is. Bro, he's inside the mouth. Okay, well, I guess he doesn't want a toy. Also, yes, we got eclipsed. Perfect. And then talking about stuff that's perfect, look, we're about to get Corrupt Chakra along with Tempestuous first try. Called it. We can go ahead and pick up our corrupted Kitsune, and then there's only 3 seconds left till we get Tempestuous. And yup, also called it. Let's go. Bro, I don't think our pets have failed once today now that I think about it. Bro, we're actually like on a generational run. Oh, and yeah, then we also have a night event, so that's an easy moonlit. Ooh, and then what we can also do to keep this train rolling is if we pull out a toy and then some carrots, we can go ahead and like artificially get wet and bloodlet from the Kappa. So let's give him a toy. He should instantly do his ability. Yup, he applied 15 wet mutations on bruh. Wait, we didn't get a single bloodlet. Okay, that's alright though. The next time he does his ability, we should guaranteed get a bloodlet. And I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I'm done with the toys. I really shouldn't need any more. With that being said, now that we have an extra 5 pet equip slots, what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is pull out our mandrakes. And we do have 8 of these, but 5 should honestly do. And what these guys would do is every single time we harvest a mandrake crop, we have a 3.58% chance of getting the rot mutation, but all we'll need is 1. So let's plant it down, water it up, and then look at this. First try. Let's plant 1 down, water it up, and look at this. First try. Let's go. Too easy. So that's the rot mutation, and then we literally also just got pasta. So now we just need sauce from our spaghetti sloth, and we'll be saucing. Get it? Instead of chillin', we'll be saucing. Okay, yeah, I'm not saying that again. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick up all of our mandrakes, and now we're back to having an extra 5 pet equip slots. For one of them, let's go ahead and pull out our corrupted bird guy, because this guy will pretty much guaranteed get us tranquil, and then he'll also have a chance of getting us corrupted. Then let's pull out our griffin, and this guy's like a triple whammy. This guy will also have a chance of getting us corrupted. Then every 15 minutes he'll flaunt his wings and give us a chance of getting the cyclonic mutation. And then to top it all off, pets struck by his cyclones also have their cooldowns reduced by a bit. So that's like a nice triple whammy, you know? With that being said, the next pet I'm gonna pull out is our space squirrel, and this guy has a 15% chance to apply the void touched mutation. Then we also got our chicken zombie, our glimmering junk bot, and look how sick this guy looks. I put the glimmering pet shard on him, so he now has a chance of getting us glimmering, and then we'll also have a chance of getting oil from him. And that's actually all of our pet slots equipped. And as you may or may not have noticed, all of them except the Kappa are really hard abilities to get. So like we only have a 17% chance from our space squirrel, like a 15% 50% chance from our junk bot, and then only like a 10% chance from our griffin and then lobster thermidor. So what I actually plan on doing is waiting for our Kappa's ability to go off. Well, his ability will go off in a minute, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till he gets like over here again. Yes, just like that. Perfect, Kappa. Then let's feed him some toys. Bro, wait, don't move. Bro, come back here. Bro, no. Yes, go back. Good, Kappa. Take your small toy and now do your ability. Yes, and we got Bloodlip. Perfect. We can go ahead and pick him up now. And now we got one more pet equip slot. And for this one, we shall be placing down our Disco Bee. And then this guy will obviously get us Disco. And now, going back to my original point, all of these pets' abilities are super hard to like actually succeed. They have like a sub 20% chance of actually like doing their thing, you know? So what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is go AFK for about an hour, because since like each of our pet abilities have like a 20 to 25% chance of succeeding, that should pretty much guaranteed get us all the mutations like meteoric, tranquil, cyclonic, void touched, and so on. So yeah, with that being said, I'll be back in an hour. Okay, and it's been about an hour and a half. Let's check out all the mutations. Okay, so we got Abyssal. Okay, that's already a great start. Pretty sure that's Void Touched along with Eclipsed. So that means we can go ahead and pick up our Space Squirrel. Then we also got Tranquil. Nice, we can go ahead and pick up our bird. Ooh, wait, I should have checked to see if we got corrupted before I did that. Ooh, and then we also got Disco. Let's go. Bye-bye, Disco Bee. We got Sauce. Nice, that was the last thing we needed too. So that means we do not need our spaghetti sloths. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Like as soon as I left, we pretty much like instantly got Sauce. And then what was the other mutation? I can't remember, but we got like 2 mutations back to back pretty much. So I picked up the animals and then replaced it with a swan and then a scarlet macabre, which should get us verdant. Besides that though, ooh, please tell me we got corrupted. It's not looking good. Yes, corrupt, W. And then I'm pretty sure we also got cyclonic. So let's pick up our griffin. And then what else do we have? Okay, let's check out the actual pumpkin. Oh yeah, look at that. We got... what were we missing? Actually, I don't think we were missing much. Or like, I don't think we actually got much, you know? Actually, let's real quick go ahead and like pick up all the extra ones. Okay, yes, wait, here was cyclonic though. Okay, and yeah, looks like we still haven't gotten meteoric. Like, we've gotten tranquil, corrupt, and aromatic. And then I'm assuming we've also gotten glimmering somewhere around here. But still, no meteoric, unfortunately. So let's actually go ahead and place down our other lobster thermidor. And then we still have an extra 3 pet equip slots. Ooh, and then wait. Our chicken zombie's ability is about to go off. Let's give him a toy and please succeed. Please, please, please. Bruh. Well, tis be unfortunate. Because yeah, unless I'm mistaken, but we still haven't gotten zombified somehow, even though we literally went AFK for like an hour. Okay, well that's alright. We still need to get a couple other pet mutations. The first one being ceramic, which for that, we first need to get Sandy from our jackalopes. So let's plop both of them down. And then let's also go ahead and buy a few carrot seeds. And then since we do still have 1 extra pet equip slot, let's bring out our luminous sprite. And this guy will guarantee get us luminous in like 15 minutes, so that'll be pretty nice. Anyways, where are our jackalopes? Ooh, and this is actually a perfect timing for a rain event. Let's get the carrot seeds ready, and we just gotta follow our jackalopes around now. Okay, here we go. Their abilities are about to go off. Let's place a bunch of carrots down, and come on, please Sandy first try. Sandy but failed. Come on, second jackalope, you got this. Please, Sandy but failed, bruh. Okay, yeah, I guess it was kind of unfair to expect the first try, you know? Okay, and we still haven't gotten Sandy, but we finally got a Luminous from our Luminous Sprite. So let's go ahead and pick him up. And unless I'm mistaken, but besides all the pets that we currently have down, we're only missing 1 mutation. And that is excluding like all the super rare weather events, like not Luminous, like that one Aurora. I don't know why that took me so long to think of. Like Aurora, and then we're also missing like Alien-like because those are admin mutations, you know? So with that being said, instead, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is let's actually go ahead and place down another junk bot to help us get oil. And now we really need to get Sandy so that I can pick our jackalopes up, make the ceramic mutation, and so that I can then place another scarlet macaw and then chicken zombie down to help us out a bit. So to hopefully help us get Sandy just a bit faster, it be toy time again. Come on, jackalopes, where are you guys? Please. What was this guy's name? I don't know. It's not letting me see his name. But come on, please, Samster and Jackie, lock in, please. Getting Sandy on this carrot right here would be crazy good. I can't even lie. Sandy to carrot, but failed. Finally! How did we get zombified before Sandy, though? Like, we finally got Sandy, but we also got zombified like a second before it. Like, I guess I'm not complaining, but like, that's just crazy. We got zombified before Sandy. Like, we were waiting for literally like 20 minutes to get that Sandy. Anyways, now that we got that, though, I did accidentally pick up the graceful carrot that we had, so I kind of got to place our swan back down. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and place a couple more scarlet macaws down. And now I'm wondering, do I have a wet mutation spray? I don't. Okay, luckily my alt does though. So if we go ahead and apply it onto the carrot, we should now have ceramic. Yes, sir. Because pretty much the way to get ceramic is you need Sandy plus wet to make clay. And then you need like a heating element. So you need like burnt, cooked, or like in this case, you can even use sun-dried. So with that being said, all we really gotta do now is wait for all of our pets to do their thing. And then after that, we'll only need one more mutation. So with that being said, I think it's about time to go AFK for like another hour to let our pets do their thing. Okay, and after AFK for like another hour, we got every mutation except glimmering. Yeah, for some reason, this junk bot really didn't want to lock in. But the glimmering mutation is only a 2x, so like, do I really need it? Oh, and yeah, then also, I did also take the liberty of going ahead and placing down our Spinosauruses to transfer everything over to the Great Pumpkin. So now let's go ahead and pick up all our pets. And now if we unfavorite this thing, look at how much mutations it has. Rainbow Shock, Bloodlit. Yeah, I ain't saying all those, but I counted them up and we have a grand total of like 40 of them, which like besides the super rare weather event ones like Aurora and then admin mutations, that's pretty much the best you can do. And then look at how sick this thing also looks. Definitely looks like a proper jack-o'-lantern now. With that being said, let's go ahead and pick it up. And yo, wait, this thing actually looks crazy. Anyways, here goes the moment of truth. I want to sell this. 1.6 trillion. That's actually not bad. Like, is it as good as the Bone Blossom? No, definitely not. But for it being a seed you can still get, I'd say it's pretty good. But let me know what you think. Also, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100K.